Well, YouTube, I have something interesting on my chest to share with you, and it's literally what I'm talking to right now. New camera. I'm starting in here because it's got stiffer buttons on it, and I had to hit them without my gloves on in order to make sure I actually turned anything on. Haven't ridden for a few days. I'll talk more about this when I get out on the street. But anyways, it's currently November. No, it is December. It's November 30th, 2025. It's around 3 in the afternoon. It's Sunday. It's 65 degrees. It looks like it's raining, or my mom is watering. I don't know. I have to use the built-in mics on this thing because I don't have a microphone for it yet. That'll be here Tuesday. Yeah, it's a heavy camera. It's weighing my harness down. I got to reconfigure my harness a little bit better. It's my original harness. It's not a new one, so it's kind of bouncy. I tried to get the angle as best as I could, but stabilization on this thing looks amazing from what I've seen so far. It's very cost effective too. It's kind of blocking my view of my monitor, my right monitor, but I want to just stick to the neighborhood and just cruise around. I haven't ridden, like I said, I haven't ridden for a few days, so we'll see how well this camera works. If at all. You know what? It's kind of pointing at the ground, but it's from when I do the windscreen, the view screen, it's still getting a good shot of the horizon in there, so should be okay. I had spokes to fix, and I haven't fixed them yet. I probably should not be riding my bike right now until I fix them, but I have two things I could do. Ride my bike or not ride my bike, and if I fix my spokes right now, I'm not going to be able to ride my bike, because by the time I'm done, it'll be too dark. It's getting to the point where it's getting dark soon, so. Yeah, this camera is so heavy, it's making the straps on my harness like stretch and sag, so I definitely got to readjust the top part of it. I got to tighten the top straps. Hello. I think it's the top straps. Should be able to, hopefully I can tighten them. Or I might have to take all the extra pivot arms I have on it off of it and attach the camera directly to the harness itself. Yeah, it'll be up higher though. I kind of like where I had my camera angle at, because it picks up my monitors and my handlebars and all that good stuff, so I really don't want to lose that view. That's the first person view I prefer, with a little bit of handlebar and hands and forearms in it. But won't be able to do a really good review of this until I get home, get it off the bike. But I love the camera. Like, when you turn the camera, it keeps the same view. It doesn't change. It doesn't like rotate. Like the view stays the same no matter what angle you have the camera held at. Massive amount of functions. Now to the price. I got a good deal on this thing on Amazon. It was $199. They had a 4-payment plan or a 5-payment plan, no interest through Amazon's payment plan, and the first payment was like $57, which I could afford, and then the next 3 are $40, and the last one's $39 or something. I think I can go now. Oh, wait, can I go? Can't go. Shit. That was a lot of traffic there. So it's their monthly payments, so I'm good. They're spread out enough. I can make sure I can pay them. I had ordered a rear kit for this bike, a direct drive kit. I actually found one that was just over $200, which I had enough money for, pay outright for. I had gift card money on my account, but then I canceled it because it was a spoked kit, and I wasn't entirely sure it was going to fit on there. It said it was 170 millimeters. It was a direct drive hub motor. It was a spoked wheel, like I said, 20 by 4 inch. And I know the 4 inch will fit in the frame in the rear of this bike, but I wasn't sure about the bottom, not the bottom, but the axle spacing. Because it says online that the rear of this bike is 170 millimeters, or somewhere around there. Maybe 175. That's what I was worried about. Thing is, I have plenty of washers and for a longer axle and stuff, but I don't know, or if it's a long enough axle that I can nut it on there to the fork and put some washers on the inside to add the spacers. That's not a problem, but I wasn't sure about the if it's a shorter axle, if I would be able to clamp the fork on there, because I don't have any way to clamp the fork like with a vise or anything to de-expand it. You know how you can kind of stretch your fork or kind of collapse your fork to fit it different size axles within reason so you don't break your bike. I don't have the ability to do that because I don't have a vise or anything, so I just canceled the order. But I canceled it like 2 days ago and the guy still hasn't canceled it, so I think he's going to try to send it to me. I mean, it was supposed to be here December 10th, and I canceled it within the day of ordering it because I changed my mind, and he's not responding. And I messaged him and said, hey dude, I can't use this fork motor. I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit my frame, but I haven't heard anything. I really hope the mic on this camera is picking it up. I tested it in my room, but again, I'm not using a wired mic or a wireless mic. I'm using onboard mics, and they might be picking up a lot of wind noise, so. Yeah, definitely. It's weird. It's sunny. That's the weird thing about wintertime, or close to wintertime. Like, it's sunny as hell, but it's cold. And it's not cold. It's comfortable, but you expect it to be hot when you go outside, but it's not hot. It's cool. So yeah. Again, I apologize for the video angle of this video. I'm definitely need to upload this today or something. I'm probably just gonna scratch the other videos I made recently with my other camera if this one works better. I don't see the point of uploading a subpar video. And you know what? Okay, on this camera there's a setting to never turn the screen off while it's recording, and I turned that on and the screen went off. Am I having problems already? It's still recording. I got a flashing red light, but I'm like, what? I want to see what I'm doing. Maybe I didn't like set it. Maybe I moved over to the setting but didn't actually set it. I don't know. But I think I mentioned before, and I'm going to mention it in this video because I don't think I'm going to upload the other video. I found spokes for this rear wheel. I had to order them through Amazon. They won't be here till almost the end of December, like December 29th. Oh, the end of December. I will put the link to the Amazon store, sell, whatever, in the description of this video. That way, anybody out there that watches this video and really needs spokes for the rear wheel of this particular model, Electric XP 2.0 model. I'm assuming the 3.0 model would probably need the same thing. And the 4.0, I think 2, 3, and 4 all need the same size spokes. Maybe 4 is different because 4 is supposed to have a more powerful motor or something, or different setup. But I'll put it in the description. That way you guys can find the spokes too. So. Trying to do some short speed bursts to see how well the capture is on this camera to make sure the stabilization isn't fucking with the speed display, to make sure it looks accurate. Because the stabilization on it is so smooth from what I could tell. I watched how to turn it on, and I was going to read the manual, but the manual is in like this tiny little manual you need a magnifying glass to read. And I was like, well, I'm sure there's probably an online PDF I can read. But then I said, or I can just ask Google or watch a YouTube video, and I just started looking up the functions I needed to get it started for a dry test run, and then that's what I'm doing. So, and a bug just being in the nose. That was fun. the way my front brake is sounding. Whoa, dude. Pay attention, man. Jesus. He was like on the sidewalk and he still almost hit me. That was close. So I finally got a new goddamn camera, guys. We're complaining and trying to find something I could afford that was passively okay, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it, I can actually afford this thing. I got it on 1080p. I can't record in 4K. I can record in 4K and I can process in 4K. It would just take for freaking ever. It would take for freaking ever, like literal hours to do like a 30-minute video. Would probably take like five hours to render in 4K on my crappy computer. But then I wouldn't be able to watch it back because I can't. My computer is a business PC. And the graphics card's built in and it's not like something external or extra. I mean, so I can't watch 4K. I signed up for Netflix again so I could watch Stranger Things. And they had a promotional offer for a month. They gave me premium for a month at the standard price. So I said, okay. And I tried to play it on my computer and I couldn't. I had to watch it on my Series X. I had to turn the Xbox on and watch it on there because that's how crappy my computer is. I couldn't even stream from their servers in 4K. Okay, it just kept giving me the little circle like loading symbol on Netflix. It wouldn't load up on my computer. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. You know, when I get that money back, hopefully, when I get the money back for that motor, I'm going to look into buying a refurbished PC because I need a new PC. I need a Windows 11 PC. I would love to get something that can render 4K videos with my editing software, but I'm going to settle for what I can afford and what's going to continue getting me updates for my operating system. So, yeah. So I kind of wanted to keep checking the back of this screen to see how the view is looking, but I think it's going to be okay. I think, like I said, I think this lens, the way it's set up, it like tries to get you the best view you can possibly get automatically by adjusting itself. Because I noticed when I was rotating the camera around, it kept, no matter what angle I had it at, it was trying to give me the best forward view. And of course, the best test for the stabilization on this camera is going to be the mean streets of the city of San Bernardino in the north end, because they're pretty well fucked. Oops, the F word, sorry. New camera, first bad word, I think. I don't know, maybe I said other words I don't remember. my left eye is well and truly screwed. I felt like I got something in my eye and I couldn't get it out, and kept rubbing it and irritating it. And now it hurts. It got to hurting so bad it started giving me a headache. It's like hurting like really bad in the inside corner of my eye. It's like, oh my god, it's all raw and irritated. And of course, riding into the wind is drying my eye out and making it feel so much better. Not really wind, just forward motion creating my own wind. Like too many beans. Anyways. Well, I chewed an aspirin and then swallowed it, and then swallowed a Tylenol with some water before I left. That's about how good I'm feeling right now. Just to let you know. Well, according to the camera with the settings I have it at, it should record on the battery for about an hour and 60 minutes or some shit, or 160 minutes, I think. So an hour 40. And the chip though, the SD card in it would record at the settings for 3 hours and 3 minutes before I run out of space. It was like a 60 gig, I believe it's a 60 gig SD, micro SD. I put one in it and it said too slow. The camera literally told me to change my SD card because it was too slow. It said, it's going to probably stop recording this, though. Please tell me one of my other micro SDs is going to cut it. And it did. It turned on. It's working. Hopefully you get audio. I'm trying to talk loud because, like I said, I don't have a mic hooked up. I'm using the camera's built-in mics, all three of them. Probably talking over a lot of wind noise. No matter what the audio comes out, I'm still going to upload the video. I will put music to it or something, one of my mixes if I have to, or any of my mixes, depending on the length of the video. Oh yeah, we can go. He's got a stop sign. Probably just go up here to the corner, make a right, and then come back down. Oh fuck. That rock got moved further into the bike lane. Fun. That's 2 F-bombs so far. I'm like keeping track of them. What the hell? Well, I recently uploaded a water filter picture that I got from a company to test and review, and nobody watched it. Like 19 people have watched the video, and I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm probably gonna use my nice new shiny camera and do it again with a lot better quality, seeing how this thing comes with automatic to low light level settings that change its adjust its exposure automatically, and it has the Rocksteady and Rocksteady Plus features for stabilization. I'm just using Rocksteady because I want to see what it looks like. I mean, I'm not riding off road, and the roads, like I said, they're kind of tore up, but yeah. If I was riding off-road, I'd probably put it on Rocksteady Plus. That's what I'm trying to say. Honestly, I don't think I wanted that hub motor because it was a direct drive hub motor. It would have given me probably more speed, but it wouldn't have the torque of a geared motor, and I'd have 2 direct drive motors on here. So going uphill, I'd probably have to slow down more. I really want another geared motor, if I can get one, for the rear of this bike. A geared motor and a mag hub is what I'm looking for. So, but unfortunately, the only money I have left I can spend now is on Amazon in the form of a gift card, if I get the refund. So, yeah. So I think it's a pretty good first run on this camera. Pedestrians, what the hell is that? It's like some sour gummy worms in the road or something. Hello. And I probably need to get off the rear wheel anyway. I mean, I need to get off the rear wheel and fix it. So at least when the new spokes come, I have a wheel I can actually put them in. So if I jack this wheel up anymore, I'm going to have to use one of my old wheels and try to re-spoke it halfway. And I don't know, really, I understand the concept of building a wheel. I could probably figure it out, but I'd probably lose my mind in the process more. I only got like about 5% of my mind left. And I need that to function for YouTube and video games. And basic like motor functions and sleeping and eating. I need my default stuff to work, you know? I get so paranoid when I have to ride past so many parked cars. People just don't pay attention enough. I'm always like looking in the rear, through the windows and looking for brake lights and make sure the sun's not shining on them. Like, is there somebody in that car? Is this the day that I ripped the door off their car? Because you know that would happen. I hit that damn door going at speed of my weight and probably seriously injure myself, injure the person getting out of the car and tear their door off. They'd get the worst of it though. They'd get sandwiched between me and their car door. Hopefully they would see me coming and either jump back in, jump out of the way, or if they do the stupid thing, at least turn around and stick their ass towards me. Like, what are you trying to say? You ride my bike up your ass? What? You jump out of the way, you don't turn around and expect to get hit. Anyway. You know, not everybody has ninja-like reflexes. I don't. I mean, maybe my hands, if I drop something, I might catch something every so often, but like, my ass ain't jumping anywhere. So, I'm gonna go home. That's a pretty good run for the first run on the camera. Kind of nice to put a wider tire in the rear of this bike to truly test the rollability of these Ultra Versatile Dominator tires. That's what they sent me. Because right now it's sitting on it's a 20x4 tire on a 20x3 rim. So it would be nice to actually test it on the rim it was designed for. But it works really well on this rim, even though it's not exactly the right size. I think I need to check the nuts on the rear bike, the rear wheel, because like when I'm accelerating forward, it feels like the axle's moving a little bit. And I'm like, uh-oh. Got that little knock feeling it gives when the axle's loose in the drop valves when you accelerate forward initially. Oh, I forgot to do my intro, so I'm going to do an outro with my normal check out my link spiel and stuff. I'm not gonna do it right now though. So that was a good 5 or 6 miles, I think. Yeah, it should have been, actually should be close to 7, come to think of it. There and back to the parking back's like 3. Up to where I went and back's about 4, so yeah, something like that. Let's say 6. I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna say 6 miles is what I was just running. Sunday, no trash cans today. We got 6.2 miles, so yeah, it was about right. Definitely got to work on this camera angle. But you wonder why I take my glove off so I can feel in the bag to turn the battery off. You're like, why don't just leave it off? But it's just easier to put it back on and take them off with the set. Look at my wheel. See, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have ridden on that wheel like that, but oh well. What's done is done, and I had fun. Okay. And the cool thing about this camera is I don't have to take the SD card out anymore to transfer the files. I can just plug it directly into the computer. I'm very happy about that. That was always an annoyance with the Ocasio cameras, having to take the freaking SD card out and put it in a reader. So I was afraid I was going to lose it all the time. I think that light's going to help much, but there it is. My hair is literally getting in my face. Stop it, hair. Alright guys, well with that, remember, it would be super duper awesome if you could like, subscribe, comment, share. Subscribers, thank you for hanging in there. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. Random viewers, consider subscribing. I got thousands of videos for you to check out. 99% e-bike related. Also, don't forget to check out my links in the description. I've got e-bike brands down there. I've got Epic water filters down there, depth stick, diagnostic tools, Insta360 cameras and accessories. With that, remember to have a wonderful whatever wherever you are. I got discount codes in those descriptions for you to get discounts. That's why I'm mentioning it. Christmas is coming up. Well, again, remember to have a wonderful whatever wherever you are, and I'll see you all in my next e-bike video. Okay, bye.